Assalamu alaikum, ya saba ya'atikum al-afiyah. Today we are going to start with unit 12, which is the last unit from this يعني semester. Okay, هي آخر وحدة راح تكون unit 12. الباقي اللي هم 10 و 11 they are excluded, هم مش داخلات. Okay. طيب, in unit 12 we are going to read a scene from a play script which is which is entitled Danger on the Railway. هذا اللي راح نقرأه يا سابع هو مشهد من نص مكتوب. اوكي, play script. شو البلاي سكريبت؟ البلاي سكريبت عبارة عن lines. اوكي, written lines يعني that help characters read their roles before acting on the stage. مش احنا عنا بيكون مثلا في مسرحية على الستيج قبل ما يطلعوا الاكتورز ويمثلوا هاي المسرحية، اكيد راح يكون مكتوب لهم اشي اسمه play script اللي هي سطور مكتوبة. اوكي, written lines. بيقرأوها قبل ما يعملوا البلاي عشان why do they read these يعني lines because they help them يعني know what they are going to say in their roles. بأدوارهم شو رح يحكوا، فبيقرأوا قبل ما يعرضوا المسرحية على الستيج بيقرأوا شو اللاينز. اوكي, هذا اسمه play script. اوكي, طيب, this scene we are going to read is entitled Danger on the Railway as I said. يعني راح نقرأ عن الخطر على سكك الحديدية تبعت القطار. طبعا راح نشوف سين معينة وبمكان معين. usually play scripts mention characters and where the scene takes place. يعني ممكن أنا أو بالplay scripts in general شو رح يكون موجود عندي؟ رح يكون في عندي الكاركترز اللي هم رح يأدوا الأدوار plus the setting اللي هو المكان اللي راح يحصل فيه الأكشنز. يعني adding to that the actions that happen. يعني في عندي 3 things that are mentioned in play scripts. أول إشي الكاركترز، وفي عندي المكان اللي راح يحدث فيه الأكشن، وفي عندي الأكشنز نفسها. تمام. طيب, the characters in this يعني play script are Peter, Roberta and Phyllis. شايفينهم عندي هنا موجود الكاركترز روبرتا، بيتر، فيليس. سين المكان تبعها the railway line in the valley. اوكي, اللي هم اول هدول الموجودين هنا الكاركترز والسين. اوكي, فعندي معطيكي المكان ومعطيكي اسماء الكاركترز that are going to be يعني doing this scene. خلينا نبلش قراءة ونشوف شو عن إيش هذا الموضوع. Okay, Danger on the Railway events so far. Roberta, Peter and Phyllis have moved from London and are living in the country. Their house is near a railway line and they have become familiar with the trains. The station and the people who work there, they often watch the trains go by and wave to the drivers and passengers. One day they go to pick wild cherries from trees that grow on the side of the steep valley where the railway runs. Okay, so we have 3 characters as I said. They are named Roberta, Peter and Phyllis. These characters were living in London. Okay, but now they have moved to the countryside. Okay, الكونتريسايد يعني انتقلوا من لندن من العاصمة الكابيتال للريف. تمام, to the country. Where is their house in the country? Their house is near a railway line. قريب من سكة حديد. تمام, and they have become familiar with the trains. What's the meaning of the word familiar? Familiar means they have become يعني they have well known the trains. Okay, they know يعني they know the trains very well right now. Okay, familiar يعني اعتادوا على وجود الترينز بالقرب منهم. Okay, the station and the people who work there. So they have become familiar with the trains, with the people who work on the railway and with the station also. They often watch the trains go by and wave to the drivers and passengers. فهم بما أنهم قريبين من الريلوي كانوا دائما يشوفوا القطارات. also they wave to passengers. wave يعني they say bye bye. Okay, one day they go to pick wild cherries from trees and that grow on the sides of the steep valley where the railway runs. So one day they wanted to pick wild cherries. There are wild cherries that grow on the sides of the steep valley. Okay, so they wanted to pick cherries at the sides of the steep valley. Steep means very edgy. Okay, يعني منحدر. تمام, بالقرب وين هدول الcherries they grow where next to the railway runs okay قريب من سكة الحديد. طيب نشوف أول إشي روبرتا the cherry trees are growing best right down there near the tunnel. So Roberta says that the cherry trees are best where وين أفضل شجر بنمو عليه cherry okay near the tunnel والtunnel هو النفق تمام the best cherries grow near the tunnel. Let's go down the steps beside the tunnel then we can easily reach the cherries okay so they wanted to go to the down the steps beside the tunnel and they can reach so that they can reach the cherries okay طيب good idea it's not far come on wait a minute listen what's that weird sound so يعني لما كانوا بدهم ينزلوا تمام they heard a weird sound weird means strange سمعوا صوت غريب تمام thoughtfully it isn't the wind thoughtfully معناها يا سابع no deeply thinking صاروا يفكروا بشكل عميق يفكر بشكل عميق وميز إنها هذا مش صوت الرياح it's not the wind no anyway it doesn't matter it stopped now no listen it's louder so this sound is becoming louder okay it's a weird sound puzzled means يعني ارتبك أو تلبك or whatever okay look at that tree over there it's moving so that now they noticed that the tree is moving okay so it is how strange and so are the others شافوا كل التريز الموجودة عم تتحرك تمام it looks like the trees are walking down towards the railway line صاروا إيش the trees are moving where down towards the railway line هم موجودين على منحدر الفالي وعم بيتحركوا صاروا للأسفل okay towards the railway line a little scared they began to become أو they began to feel scared okay frightened what's happening is it magic no it's not magic the side of the valley is slipping بلش الطرف الوادي إيش ينحدر للأسفل ينزلق okay it's all coming down the rocks the earth the trees everything it's a landslide فهو إيش بلش زي كأنه الأرض عم تتحرك كلها للأسفل straight onto the railway line in a shocked voice look at the huge mound it's made بلشت تعمل شكل تلة okay mound means a very small mountain okay اللي هي like a hill يعني okay it's massive means very big or huge it's right across the line and the 11:29 train hasn't gone by yet so now they began to realize that there is going to be a disaster راح يصير مشكلة وكارثة ليش لأنه في عندك الترين اللي هو موعده على 11:30 لسه ما وصل okay we must let them know at the station straight away or there is going to be a terrible disaster so now they decided to tell people at the station that there is a disaster في كارثة okay اللي هي that the land is sliding تمام let's run no wait there is no time it's 10 miles away and it's past 11 o'clock now فلما كانوا بدهم يروحوا يخبروهم اكتشفوا انه الساعة هلا past 11 and the train is 10 miles away بعيد 10 ميل فما بيلحقوا انه يخبروا بالستيشن couldn't we climb up a telegraph post and do something to the wires صاروا بدهم إيش يتسلقوا على telegraph post ويعملوا إشي للأسلاك تبعت الترين we don't know how بس ما بيعرفوا كيف they do it in war I know I've heard of it they only cut them silly and that won't do any good يعني in wars they cut the wires بيقطعوا الأسلاك ولكن هذا الإشي ما رح يفيد تمام and we wouldn't be able to cut them even if we got up there if only we had something red we could wave to the train اقترحوا شغلة تانية إنه يكون معهم إشي أحمر okay and to wave to the train so that they understand that there is a disaster إذن this is the first scene تمام واضح وسهل ما فيه إشي بنكمل إن شاء الله السين القادم في الحصة القادمة ونشوف شو صار بالترين ويعطيكم العافية